Tested. Okay. Let's see. All right, hello everyone, and welcome back to ADEC, Season 2, Round 7, and yeah, I never thought I'd do this again this year, but I got a little, I don't know, feeling to just try out some live commentary again, and I did so on Sunday. People seem to enjoy it for the Sunday League, so I'm here back for ADEC. Just for this race, I might do more this season, but I might not. I'm just trying to cut my teeth back into it because I haven't commentated on anything for a good long while. So we're just waiting to see if people like it, and maybe I'll do some more in the future. We are on to qualifying in Tokyo as we follow Mr. Gadget out on track for his first flyer. Hey boss, thank you. I'll try to do this as good as possible. And to introduce myself as the host, I am Kimaru, or also known as Slingshot Cherbourg, or the Crazy Norwegian, the Viking, the King, and I am now back to commentating for at least this race. We'll see if I do more, but for now I've just plans for this one. And to give some info about the season, Juggernaut apparently has gotten the lead in ADEC this season, and he has not won a single race, but he has been Mr. Consistent and Mr. Podium, so he has grabbed enough points. Winner so far this season has been Blue, Bacchus, Gadget, H-Boss, and Bottle apparently 2 times from the parentheses there. And yeah, Juggernaut is now leading the championship with, let's see, total points 348 points versus Luco's 304 and Blue's 236, tied with Gadget with the same in 4th. So yeah, it's looking to be a good race. Gadget has given me a little details. He's not too overly confident on this track, it seems, but we all know that Gadget has had good races with Flux here in the past, and he will definitely be able to do a good race here tonight, that's for sure. Tokyo's not Gadget's favorite track, but he has had 1 or 2 wins with the Citroen VGT Group 3 and an epic battle with Plux and Smithy back in 2020, so he does have fond memories of this layout. The time loss on this track with pit stop, no fuel, is about 18 seconds. The race will probably be 28-29 laps, and it could be a 2-stopper. The racing soft won't last much more than 7 or 8 laps if pushed. So yeah, it could be a very good race, and we'll see how it goes. So yeah. Alright, so as we've looked at Gadget now for the flyer, he has put a lap time of 2:07, 207.3. So, and we have Mr. Bottle with a 207.2. Whoa! At least the insane damage model has been adjusted a little bit, so you won't get punished just by grazing the wall a little bit. And a 205.4 from Luco. Holy crap, man! And as we can all see, the tire model is a little bit strange, but it just shows the grip, not the wear that people have left. It is a kind of strange decision from Polyphony, but we don't know how those fellas back in Japan thinks. So yeah, we'll just live with that for now. Oh, and Luco is still in my favorite car in the world, which is the Viper. Not so much the Group 4, as we can see on track. The Group 4s is the thing tonight, but I think Luco has a handle on the mighty American Dodge Viper tonight. Blue Racer in the Supra says the Supra is a little bit willy wonky, like judders, or feels like it's more like a boat maybe, or he's not too confident of the Supra, but let's hope the Supra comes through for Mr. Blue tonight. Hello, Fours. Ivan back in the saddle, and also a fierce competitor in DRFS. I had to fight tooth and nail with him in the Nissan Silvia Group 4 DRFS Championship a couple of seasons back, and yeah, I just won that championship because of Ivan missing out a few races, so it was just by a nail, or how you say it. Bottle in 4th. Also one of the strongest drivers on track, I would say. Bottle has just been a powerhouse for multiple seasons, so it's going to be interesting to see how Bottle handles this track today. Gadget. Yeah, they're still keeping up with it, 4Z. They are. I don't know if I'll ever return to the racing in ADEC, but definitely I will return more to the commentating in the future. Jignaut, who we talked about a little bit earlier in the stream, he hasn't won a single race yet so far this season, but he has been Mr. Podium, as I heard from some background info, and he has collected the most points throughout the season so far, and is actually topping the leaderboard. So yeah, good luck to Jignaut. Yeah, it's difficult. But most of my decision actually just I don't think I have the patience to do these 1 hour races completely anymore. So that's why I backed out of it. Just I don't know. I feel impatient doing this, and I just can't. Yeah, I can't find the patience to complete these races all over again. Maybe in the future, somewhere in the future, I could come back to the racing, but for now, I'm gonna stick to the Sundays. Ivan Mickey, also a very good driver, just gotten faster and faster and faster, and good to see DRC Mickey. Vox Bacchus, or Bacchus, one of the guys that have been asking if I will come back to the commentating, so we can all thank this man for me finding a little bit of motivation to come back to the commentating again. And yeah, Muller CJ, one of my good buddies, still racing. Apparently has a little bit of an injury today, but we're not going to go into that. Let's hope it doesn't distract Muller too much from his racing. We all know how consistent Muller is and how strong he is, and he just waits and abides his time. And yeah, let's hope he can do a good job. And we have the voice of the driver's room. We can't pick him right now. KG Racing, also a guy that a newer member of the driver's room, but oh, in the Skyline, one of my favorite cars as well. But look at the front wear. One of the reasons why I never picked that thing in Group 4. And there we have H-Boss. Maybe it's H-Boss that... you know, I don't remember the conversation. Developing a goldfish memory here. Well, the competition did get stiff, Forsey, I'll admit to that. But I think the broken lobbies really killed it more for anyone than anything. Especially me. I've barely touched this game in the past few months. Just maybe one day a week or something. And, well, checking it every day for some special used cars and stuff, but that's about it. Yeah, so we have Luco in the lead now, still with 2:05.2. So, still the man to beat. 0.1 behind is Mr. Bottle. In the McLaren, we know oh, he has a little bit of damage. We know the McLaren isn't the fastest on the straight, but it is a very consistent car. It does have excellent fuel saving capabilities, which I remember from driving this beast a few seasons. Yeah, that's true too, but at least here we have some light force around the track, so it's a little bit better. I still, you know, I'm still kind of opposed to commentating in the dark, but as long as the track is lit, that is good enough for me. Still makes it a little bit dark sometimes, but you know, it works for this one. Blue in third. 0.2 behind Luco. And Ivan is Gadget's teammate. And what is it now, Sigma? I'm a little bit rusty with the team names, so forgive me on that. We know the M4R crew, the Spice Boys. I haven't given Jaggernaut the Spice Boy name. H-Boss, one of our newest members from a few seasons back, so still doing good. And in the Lambo, same situation as KG, I would say. Maybe the tires will wear out quite quickly in the front. Not really sure how the Group 4 Lambo works compared to the Skyline, but we'll see. Gadget in fourth, 1.4 behind Luco, so still has a lot of catching up to do. Maybe he can get in the slipstream of someone. But one thing's for sure, always love the signs that Gadget makes on his cars. Maybe the previous design was my favorite before GT7, but he still makes good simple designs. Cool design on KGB Racing's car as well. Oh! He's quite lucky he didn't get damage on that car. It looked like he slammed into the wall. Mickey and the mighty Jag. I think, yeah, I think Muller was a little late to the sign up, so he has to start without qualifying. So he's just going a lap, then going into the pits, going a lap, going into the pits. And I think the same is for Grim, which is why he's parked in the pit. Dennis unfortunately didn't make it today. Couldn't. Real life interfered, I think. So we won't see our favorite Dutch man on track. So we go on board for a little bit with Mr. Luco. Should be getting on with the race in about 4 minutes time. Oh yeah, this is the track that goes through the dockyard and not the mighty tight chicane. Still have a tight chicane here, but the other variant with the super tight chicane is infinitely times more dangerous than this one. See if Luco can improve on that time. Bottle in second still. And Blue Racer is close behind, so still doing good in the Supra, so maybe he can smash in awesome time before the finish. Maybe there's just not enough grunt in that mighty little Supra to do so. The latest physics updates have also screwed things up for a lot of the drivers. They have had to, you know, retrain themselves how to drive certain cars. Some cars have become a little bit more overpowered, others have become a little less powered. But that's just the way it is when PD makes adjustments. I don't know if this is one of the tuning races. I think it's just full BOP. I do know the 3 tuning races per season is still in effect, but which races it's affected by, I am really not sure. Follow Juggernaut. See Bottle into the pits. Get himself a new set of tires. Time is running out. Race should be starting any second now. Looks like the best McLaren on the field right now is Bottle. And he has set a blistering time just behind just behind Luco, but Luco has increased it to a half a second now. So, oh, wow. 2:04.5 from Luco. Wow. Luco is really pushing the Viper to its limits, and wouldn't think the Viper would be that powerful, but hey, Buckus, bringing up the rear. Well, good luck, Buckus. It's not going to be easy in that trophy. Still one of the best looking cars on the field. Thank you. So we see Ivan and Buckus now into the pits. Muller still doing practice laps. Starting soon. So we're gonna put the view back to Luco. 2:04.593. So Luco has set a blistering time in the Viper. It seems like the Viper is very well fitted for this track, as we have a go. I might have to go out into the lobby and back into the race, as I experienced on Sunday. Yeah, seems like I have to do so. Do like this as we're off, and we lost a few seconds there, but Bottle has taken the start. Seems like the McLaren is a better starter than the Viper. We have Blue in the Supra right behind Luco. And then we have Juggernaut, Boss, Gadget, KG Racing, and Grim. And Luco seems to go for the inside into the dockyard turn. And makes the move stick on Bottle. Putting Luco back into first with Bottle just hanging on behind him. And Luco and Bottle have already gotten a little bit of a gap down to Blue Racer. It seems like the McLaren and Viper are on fire today, as we see Bottle trying to go on the inside of Luco into the tunnel. Getting the move done, and is past Luco. Looks like that McLaren still has some spunk in it. The American muscle is fast straight ahead, but it doesn't seem like the McLaren wants to listen to those stats. As wow, we can see Bottle just moving away from Luco right away. And Luco is now having to defend himself against Blue Racer in the Supra. We're going to keep on with the top three until we get over the start-finish line. We're going to go down the field and see where everyone is. Oh, as we see Blue Racer just slamming into the wall. Got some damage for his troubles. Let's hope that doesn't slow him down too much. With a 2:12 from Bottle in the first lap. Juggernaut in fourth now. Boss in fifth. As we see Gadget in sixth. We know Mr. Patient will find any situation and take it to his advantage. There we go. I can do it when I want to. KG Racing in seventh, right behind in the Mighty Skyline or GTR. Ivan in eighth. Oh, look, the gap down to Ivan from KG, already 3.7 seconds. As we see Bacchus in the trophy, a very underpowered car. Same with the Sylvia, but they do have superior handling. Muller is on racing mediums, so he's probably going for the very long run, just being patient. We know how Muller is. He's Mr. Patient. And Muller has been able to take advantage of situations before, so let's hope he can do that again. Mickey all the way down in 12th with some damage to his right front. So he's probably been into the wall, same as Blue. Bottle now has a 1.3 second lead down to Luco. As we see Blue Racer into the pits already, he's going to lose so much time because he has to, well, the pit loss isn't that big. And Blue just fixed the damage on his car and is now out. Down in 10, unfortunately, so he has a lot of work to do. Bottle with a 1.3 second lead. The McLaren will be able to pull away a little bit with short shifting. As we can see, Bottle clearly do, shifting at the halfway point, which is right and correct for the McLaren. As we see Luco, he will just have to find a way to keep that big burly beast into the finish and as close to Bottle as possible. Bottle Spice will do everything in his power to try and get away from Luco. Juggernaut in 3rd, so it looks like Mr. Podium is correct for Juggernaut for the moment. Juggernaut in 3rd with Gadget hunting right behind him. Right now it looks to be, just going to take a quick look, 2 point, yeah, looks like this is the battle for 3rd now. Gadget is hunting the Frenchman. I've raced a lot with most of these guys, and they're good, all good, clean racers. And insanely fast. Let's not forget that. They're insanely fast. So we see the gap down to H-Boss has increased almost to a second from Gadget now. We have 1.1 separating Gadget and H-Boss at the moment. Second between Boss and KG Racing. So I think the race is starting to settle down a little bit. We still have a little bit of stutters, but it's not as bad as it was in the beginning. And Bacchus unfortunately has gotten himself a half-second penalty somewhere. At least there's no damage on the car, that's good. And you barely notice that penalty at all being served. Blue Racer in 9th, so he's gotten 1 position up already. Grim in 10th. Nice and simple livery from the voice of the driver's room. Oh no, as we saw Muller clapping into the wall, a little too intense and a little too aggressive into that turn, it seemed, and that brought Muller some damage to his car. Maybe he can hold it off, maybe he can drive with the car until the first pit stop. Mickey there, and as we see Bottle is still trying to increase the gap to Luco with now 2.6 seconds, and it just looks like half a year down to Luco. The tire wear seems to be quite harsh on this track. Around 7 laps with full push is what these tires will last apparently. And the Viper will probably use a lot more tires considering the front heavy car with the big V10 in the front of that. As we see 3.1 separating Luco and Bottle at the moment. As we see Juggernaut, Gadget, and H-Boss. Gadget is on the hunt for Mr. Juggernaut. As we go on board with Gadget. I will say I love this track. This is one of my favorite Tokyo layouts. Wish the walls was a little bit wider at certain points of the track, but that's how the Tokyo motorways are designed. They're not really designed for racing, they're designed for regular traffic. But we do see Gadget on the hunt. He is close enough for striking distance. Juggernaut going very defensive into the U-turn. Managing to hold off Gadget for now. This is going to be like one of the Formula 1 races. Just, you know, having people stay behind for a lot of time and, you know, not being able to pass. But we know Gadget is smart. He will just abide his time. As we see KG Racing into the pits. Got some new fuel and some new tires. AGT Racer in front of Mickey being attacked by... Well, AGT Racer being attacked by Mickey, that's what I was trying to say. And Grim has... Oh, he has some damage as well. Understeering completely through the SS. Just trying to stay in front of Mickey. Mickey just trying patiently to get in front. But Grim is holding his own. As I know from experience, Grim is not the easiest man to get past. And he is probably one of the best defenders that I've ever met in Gran Turismo. Oh, as we see both Mickey and Grim just scraping the wall right there. Ay, ay, ay. We have Muller coming up behind, and I think, yeah, Muller still has damage, so he can still drive with the car. Mickey desperately now trying to get what am I trying to say? He's trying to get past. Sometimes my words just gets lost on me, so apologies for that. As we see Mickey trying to go for a move on the inside of Grim. We got too wide in the tunnel. We got Mr. Muller behind. Is the race engineer Marcus at play today? And we have Blue Racer into the pits again. Oh, a proper pit stop this time. Oh, and we see Mickey with technical issues. Don't know. As we see, Bacchus has now been into the pits with a new set of, gotten on a new set of tires. Bottle now seems to be ready for the first pit stop. His mandatory pit stop. And we see Luco, and unfortunately we lost the battle with Juggernaut and Gadget. And Jagnot has been into the wall as well. Now being chased down by Ivan and H-Boss. And Jagnot cracked under pressure. Sorry for losing that fight, as we saw the battle further down the field. As we see, Jagnot is really struggling just to keep that car going through the turns, understeering. As we see H-Boss going on the attack, or trying to, has to slot in behind Ivan. Two guys with almost the same name, just an O. As we see Bottle into the pits for his first planned stop. Luco now taking the lead, Gadget taking the second, and we see Jagnot going into the pits, and H-Boss still continuing to chase down Ivan. Gadget now in second. Tires are still looking decent, considering the tire model is a little bit different than what it was. If you saw this in GP Sport, you would think, what is this crazy person doing? We should go into the pits as soon as he can, get those tires changed so he can get a little bit more speed out of the car. But the way Gadget explained it to me, it is actually showing how much grip you have left in the car, which is kind of weird, but you know, polyphony. They've probably been to Willy Wonka's chocolate factory and gotten too much chocolate in their system. Talking about polyphony. Maybe they've been to the bars, drinking too much beer, whiskey, whatever else they drink, sake. Gotta bully them a little bit as we just see Gadget is closing in the gap on Luco. So, oh my goodness, Luco has no more grip left in the left front tire. Oy, 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 oy. That could be dangerous. Let's see, I'm just gonna do like this. Make it a little bit more difficult for any viewers racing as well. And just having me in the background. As we see now Luco going into the pits and Gadget going for the optimistic 9 laps. So yeah, he must have more in the car than yeah, what's shown. H-Boss, Ivan, and Gadget still staying out. Bottle has changed his tires, so his pace should be rapid. But yeah, a couple of weeks ago, Gadget did win the race, and he outsmarted everyone in the pit strategy. So that was on the Kyoto track. We just completely outsmarted the rest of the field. Luco now on a fresh set of tires. Jagnot and KG Racing. Unfortunately, the GTR will not be able to keep up. Oh well, in the straights is a lot faster, but yeah, front end wear is just horrible on that thing, as we see blue in 8. Maybe the commentators curse, well, cursed blue. Grim in 9th, just in front of Mickey. So Mickey has gotten the car going. Technical issues out of the way. Bacchus in 11th. Doesn't seem like the trophy is well suited for this track, unfortunately. But that doesn't stop Bacchus from giving up. follow my motto, everyone, never give up. Muller in 12th. As we see Gadget finally into the pits, same with Ivan. And H-Boss still, wow, he's still staying out, isn't he? Oh, I think. H-Boss hasn't been into the pits yet. And, oh, that's why. That's why H-Boss's tires are looking so good. I see. It's now when his tires are coming into play. And he's chasing Bottle. He is really chasing Bottle for everything it's worth. Maybe H-Boss is going to go for a one-stopper. Oh, it looks like Bottle is gapping away from him. Yeah, Bottle is running away from H-Boss at this moment. But one small mistake from Bottle, it can happen. And Boss will be there straight away. Luco in third. We have Gadget 2.7 seconds behind Luco now. And Ivan 1.7. So closing in. And from Ivan, it's 3.2 seconds down. We have Juggernaut. The small bumps into the wall, getting damage really does not help these people, especially when you have to go into the pits to get the damage removed. Racing. We used to have 2 tiers of ADEC, but unfortunately the numbers are not high enough to support 2 tiers at the moment. I would also put that down to the problems that GT7 has had over its launch year. Maybe we can go back to seeing 2 tier lobbies back in the future, but for now that number is unknown. Really depends on the time people have to race as well. As we see, Blue Racer has those tires on, so he's going for a long run. JZ engine sounding great in that Supra. I think it's still the same engine. The Jag of Mickey as he has passed Grim. I do love the Silvia though. Was one hell of a car to drive in the DRFS Sundays. Just listen to that aggressive exhaust of that car. So we go on board with the voice. The man that has twatted the wall earlier in the race. Mr. Bacchus still has... Oh, he also has damage to his car. Doesn't look like it's slowing him down at the moment, but Grim will definitely have to go into the pits in a short while. And Muller just is not keeping up with the field at all. Driving hurt, but still holding on. Bottle 7.8 in front of H-Boss and Luco, as we see Luco passing H-Boss in the tunnel. As we follow Luco a little bit now. Oh, sorry for the shoddy camera work there. The Viper is strong. Just lacks the superior handling of the Lambo and McLaren. Ooh, as we see a little slide from Gadget through that turn right there. And Ivan is hanging on to his butt. He's almost right up in his rear exhaust, or up in his gearbox, as the Norwegian Formula 1 commentators always say. Rett forbi girkassa. A little Norwegian commentating for you right there. Very strong driver, Mr. Ivan. I need more swearing. No, I'm trying to keep the I'm trying to keep the stream more or less swear free. I'm gonna leave that for my Dutch brother. Jagannath's trying to catch up his mistake, and looks like a pit stop is going to be imminent for him not too long. KG Racing, oh wow, yeah, going into the pits. Those tires are really taking a beating on the GTR. Promoting Blue into 7th, and he still has probably about 10 more laps to go before his next scheduled pit stop. Could be wrong, could be short, could be longer. As we see Mickey still going on with some damage, and the tires are starting to die off, but I think maybe a lap or two more will be sufficient for Mr. DRC Mickey. DRC standing for Driver's Room Community. If anyone outside of the driver's room wonders what that is. Like driving a effing golf cart. I love the trophy. It is a good car. I had a lot of fun with that in the last season in 2021. But the tracks were a lot more suited for the trophy back then. the trophy isn't really suited for this track. It is a power track, and yeah, the trophy just lacks a little bit in that department. So we see Muller up into 11th as Grimm has fallen down to 12th now. And yeah, Muller is either he's been into the pits lately or I think he might have been into the pits not too long ago. As we follow Luco, and I think Bottle has been into the pits this lap. His tires are fresh, promoting Luco back into first, and Luco is being chased down by the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Gadget himself. And Luco will have to defend against Team Sigma. I think it's Team Sigma. Luco is desperately defending now, as we see Gadget going on the inside into the tunnel. A small tunnel. Making a move on the outside of Luco. Will Ivan go for a move into the dockyards? Oh, Luco is struggling. The car is fast, but it just lacks that extra oomph in the turns. I love the Viper and how it looks, but it's just not compatible on tracks like this. The Group 4 is just too heavy. That is a shame, because it should have been a little bit lighter. But I love the Viper regardless. As we see Ivan on the inside of Luco in the tunnel, and Luco just trying to get out of his way, thinking the car is as wide as the earth itself, and lets Ivan through. Luco's probably kicking himself now. What must I do to keep those McLarens behind me? And he goes into the pits. H-Boss also dives into the pits, promoting now Bottle, and yep, just Bottle up into third, as we see Juggernaut, Luco, Boss going in. Blue Racer will probably stay out for a few more. KG Racing has been into the pits not too long ago. Mr. Bacchus is holding on to that damage. Muller and Mickey has been into the pits as well, and Grimm. So we have a new race leader right now, and that is Gadget in front of his teammate Ivan. And Ivan has set the fastest lap of the race with a 2:04.656. That could also change near the end, as we have 28 minutes to go. Ivan still chasing Gadget. Bottle in third. He's 5.5 seconds behind Gadget. Could this be another Kyoto maneuver from Gadget? Could he have the superior strategy in this one and take another win? It all remains to be seen. Blue Racer in fifth. Like we said before, he will have to go into the pits. As we see, a Boss is out on new, fresh mediums. Juggernaut on Racing Soft. We have KG Racing on Soft. And we have a little battle between Bacchus and Muller. Will Muller go on the inside? No. Bacchus covers that off. but the McLaren unfortunately is a little bit faster. But here's a secret pro tip for everyone. The trophy can follow the McLaren in the slipstream without any problems. At least it could in GT Sport. I don't know if that's changed in GT7. As we see Muller just passing on the outside, makes it look so simple, so easy, so clean. Muller's got some speed back and promotes himself up into P9. Mickey now in still 11th. Grim has dropped a long way down to 12th. Let's hope he can catch up a little bit as we see him have a little bit of damage again. That is really not gonna be positive, but let's hope it doesn't damage the performance too much. As we see, still Gadget and Ivan battling through. Let's hope at least the team gives them permission to fight, and we don't want any team orders here today. We want them to fight, we want them to battle, as long as it doesn't mean that both of their cars end up in the junkyard. That's not something we want to see, as we see Ivan on the inside into the U-turn. Gadget knows when to quit, but tries to go for the cutback, but Ivan just has the better line out of the giant turn, and it's now the race leader. Gadget can now save some fuel and hopefully a little bit of tires behind his teammate, if he can just stay in that slipstream. The dirty air will also be a factor to look out for in this one. It's probably that has murdered the cars of a few of the people, that has brought damage and all that unfortunate stuff. Gadget is he's not able to hang on to Ivan all that much. Bottle slowly but surely catching up to Gadget. Luco 13.7 seconds behind Bottle. Still doing good in the Viper so far. I wouldn't expect him to be this high up the field, but yeah. Go Luco. You're my hero for driving my favorite car, and in a very, very beautiful livery as well. Kind of wish I was Welsh now. I have another friend that probably would say, no, you effing wouldn't. Or maybe that is towards the Irish or something. I don't know. As we see, Blue is under attack from Boss. Will Boss be able to make a move on Mr. Blue? Blue is the previous season's champion. As we go on board with Boss in the mighty Lambo Huracan. Blue signaling he's going into the pits. That is a Kimari maneuver right there. As we see Jaggernaut just behind H-Boss. And yeah, the tires of both drivers look very good at the moment. Good opportunity for Jaggernaut to battle the Lambo. Lambo also seems to be extremely good on tires. H-Boss has been out on those tires for a good while now. No, wait. 3, 4, on his fifth lap now, I think. And fourth lap. And he's still not showing any signs of wear, to be honest. As we see Jake not going on the inside. And making a move just before the dockyards. Will Boss be able to make the cutback into the right hand? No. Boss knows it's not worth it. He could either send himself into the wall or send both him and Jagnot into the wall. And that's not something he wants. KG Racing still holding on in 7th place, remarkably, in that GTR. But as we predicted, just look at the front end tire wear on the GTR. I had that car for 1 season in 2019 on GT Sport, and I realized straight away that yeah, the GTR was not a good fit for ADEC. The tire wear is just too brutal, unfortunately. As we see, Ivan and Gadget has been into the pit, probably for their final stop, I would believe. Either final or second to final pit stop, but it's full burn now until the end. And if we are to believe the predictions, about 8 laps remaining of this one. And we see Blue coming out in 8th place with a fresh set of Super. Or a fresh fresh set of soft. There we go. We don't have super soft in oh, scratching paint in GT7. As we see Muller into the pits now. Seems like the front left tire is the tire that takes the most beating. As we see a smoke of cloud of smoke. Cloud of smoke? Cloud? What am I? Cloud of smoke from Mickey. See Bacchus coming out just behind Muller as he exits the pit. Bacchus has a little bit more speed out of the pit lane. Will he be able to keep up with the Muller? Muller. I've had a lot of good battles with Muller over the years. Every time I tried to battle Bacchus, more or less I think he's beaten me. So, so he is quite a fast driver as well. It's kind of like Bacchus is in the Haas racing team right now, just not able to get the car to cooperate with him. And Grim staying out with damage to his right front. Let's hope it's just manageable at this point. As we see Bottle 14.5 seconds ahead of Luco, Ivan, and Gadget there, or could be more down to Ivan and Gadget. But yeah, Bottle is due for a pit stop. It will probably come this lap or the next, depending on how far Bottle wants to push this one. take a look as he enters the pit lane, and he dives in for the pit lane marker. So that's probably going to be Luco's second and final stop of the race, as we have 16 minutes left of round 7. And Luco's also going for a pit stop. So that promotes Ivan and Gadget up into first and second respectfully. Come on, Gadget, you gotta push now. You gotta defeat your teammate. Oh, as we see Grim with a major slam into the wall, or maybe that was lag, but that looked brutal as all hell. Holy crap, Grim. Ivan 4.2 in front of Gadget. We can't even see Gadget and Ivan in the same picture. And then we have Bottle 3.2 behind now. Is this the battle for the win now? Will Bottle give it everything he has? He has 15 minutes to do it on, 14 to take the lead. That is 7.8 seconds up from him. We have Juggernaut chasing Bottle down as well, 2.8 behind. We have Boss in 5th, Luco in 6th. Wow, Luco's all the way down in 6th. Oh yeah, he went into the pits, of course. Blue Racer in 7th because of the stupid little mistake in the first lap. He has forced to be this far behind. Something he's probably kicking. Oh, probably something he's kicking himself for doing, but it can happen to the best of us. KG Racing and Mickey. Do love the livery of Mickey's car as well. As you see, Muller is in front of Bacchus, as I think Bacchus has listened to my tip earlier. Possibly. The trophy is quite good behind the slipstream of the McLaren. Me and Ben Loban, or Beneloban, or Ben as we just call him, we had a battle in McLaren and trophy back in the days, and let me tell you, straight line speed was my McLaren's strength. The handling sections was where he beat me, and then I took him on the straight again. Then he took me in the corners. I took him on the straights, and it was a never-ending battle between me and the Canadian Moose. But it looks like Muller's a little too far ahead for Bacchus right now, but he should be able to catch up in the turns. As we see Grim just being a buoy for everyone now to pass. It's being the more unfortunate back marker at this point, and lights flashing from H-Boss. He will have to get out of the way from Luco as well, but he's just trying to do it at safe spots as he goes out of the way from Luco. Ivan still in first. Gadget has caught up a little bit, but not too much. We have Bottle also trying to catch up to Gadget. So maybe we'll get a fight in the last few minutes of the race. Or maybe it will be Ivan's race to lose or win. But we see under 4 seconds now between Ivan and Gadget, and Juggernaut into the pits. Oh, okay. That's why he's into the pits. not going to be a podium for Jaginot today, unfortunately. As we see Ivan. Ivan set the previous... Oh, and he set a new best lap time of a 2:04.440. Wow. Ivan's on the roll. Hello, Craig. You'll fight me. Why would you fight me? I haven't done anything to you lately. Bottle closing in on Mr. Gadget. Well, when you say it like that, yeah. But looking at how the times are and how fast the drivers are, it could be a fight between these guys. Lugo now 12 seconds behind Bottle. I don't think he'll be able to make up that time. The Viper is just too clunky, too big, too heavy. But hopefully he can defend against the boss and stay in front of him at least. Good points all around for everyone to get. And what is it, the 6th? No. It's the 2 worst races points that get dropped, or is it 3? Since it's 9 races, I'm not really sure at this point. I'm a little rusty on the ADEC point scores. Haven't raced for I don't know, 4 months now, so I'm a little bit out of touch with everything. Yeah, you could be right. You could be right. Jaginot now in 7th because of his emergency pit stop. KG Racing probably would have been a little bit higher up the field without the GTR, but it's still good to see the GTR on track. Yeah, they're still a bit jumpy now and again, but it's not as bad as it was back when ADEC first jumped over to GT7. It's gotten a lot better, but it still has a lot more work to do. As we see, Bacchus is still keeping with Muller just under a second. Maybe he's listening in and hearing that the trophy is very good in a slipstream. Like I said, with Ben, back in the day, back and forth with me in the McLaren, him in the trophy. Straights, I just, could not lose the bastard in the slipstream. And in the turns, he just kept up with me. There was no losing him. Unless either him or I made a mistake. So the trophy is strong. Oh, but he did lose a lot of time through that straight. Grim now, unfortunately, has had a lot of bad luck in this one. Ivan now through 5 seconds ahead of Gadget. So it looks to be maybe Ivan could win this one. 2.5 down to Bottle. let's take a look at who has won. So the winner so far this season has been Blue, Bacchus, Gadget, Boss, and Bottle twice. So maybe we could have 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 different winners in this season so far. And Bottle has a half-second penalty. He has been too wide somewhere, probably in the chicane. Won't slow him down too much. This comments whatsoever. Yeah, it's the field is dominated by McLaren, that's for sure. It's funny, I've never liked to drive the McLaren because it's MR drive, but yeah, the Group 4 McLaren is amazing to drive. Well, at least it was in GT Sport. I don't know if it's actually changed or anything. I mean, GT7, I haven't driven it so far. It's probably the same, the way they shift in this car and all. Bottle will lose a little bit of time now. From 1.9 to 2.4, 6, 7, 8, 9. He actually lost half a second on that. More than half a second. 7, yeah, 1.7, 0.8. So, yeah, Bottle lost more than I thought he would. So he has a lot of catching up to do again. Oh yeah, Bottle went in. He went in behind or after. No wait. Yeah, I think he went in after or before Gadget, and they still, all three in the top 3 have about the same tire wear. So it's going to be down to who manages the tire wear the best in the last few minutes. As we see Luco still in 4th, and he has gotten away from Boss. 4 seconds now. 10 seconds down to Jaggernaut, as we see Jaggernaut being chased down by Blue. Oh my god, Blue almost has no grip left on that left front. Ooh, Blue, Blue, Blue. Will he be able to hold on for the last 4 minutes? Or the last 3? Oh, there's almost no grip. Will he be able to make this? Or will he have to go in for another emergency stop and lose 7th place to KG? I think Blue might have to consider... well, Blue unfortunately cuddled the wall in lap 1 and had to go in and fix his car. So yeah, Blue is going into the pits. That will yeah, Blue KG is going for another lap, but he's running out of fuel. Mickey, Muller, and Bacchus still fighting it. They're still at it. You have the champion's curse. Maybe just unlucky tracks for you, Mr. Blue. Ivan 6.2 in front of Gadget. Gadget 2 seconds in front of Bottle. 2.3 again. Fuel is getting low on everyone. I can't speak for anyone with that question, Craig. I've never been a champion in the Thursday, so I can't really say. 1.8 separating Gadget and Bottle. Will Bottle be able to snatch 2nd from Gadget, or will Gadget be able to hold on? One more lap will be run on this track. Oh, thank you very much, Craig. Luco 3.1 in front of Boss. We're just gonna keep up with the battle for second. If it's at all gonna be a battle between these two. Yeah, the tire wear is looking identical. Oh, yeah, Bottle has a little bit more wear on the front left. All right, final stretch, baby. Will Gadget be able to hold on to second place? Will it go haywire? Let's take a look at Bacchus has been able to overtake Muller. And Muller has a half-second penalty. That's not going to be very good for him. As we see, H-Boss and Juggernaut has now finished the race. The battle is on between Gadget and Bottle. One slight mistake from Gadget. Well, you held on a lot better than I thought, boss. Let's see where they haven't finished yet. Looks like Gadget has this one in the bag. As we, okay, Mickey's there, Muller. Oh, what's going on? What's going on with Bacchus? Why did Bacchus slow down? Oh, Bacchus, why did you slow down? Oh, and Bottle has no more grip left in the front left. It's completely gone. Gadget has a sliver. Congratulations to Ivan for winning that one. And I think Gadget might have forgotten to increase the race finish length. Congratulations to Ivan for winning this one. And yeah, that was a sudden end. I think Gadget needs to increase the end race timer a little bit for that one. And yeah, that is round 7 of ADEC, Season 2. Since the season is longer, it's only been 2 seasons so far this year. And 2 weeks pause between races. So the seasons are longer. I'll save the replay. Well, it was very unfortunate in lap 1 or lap 2, Blue. Smashing into the wall really didn't do you any favors. So, yeah. I always like it longer. Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, that was one of my rare appearances in ADEC, and hopefully there will be more next year when I get more of the passion back. But for now, I was a little bored today, and I wanted to just wanted to do something today and commentate. It's been a long time since I've done so, and it was good to come back. But yeah, maybe I'll do one more race this season, or maybe it will be next year. But until then, we'll see. And thank you all for joining. Thank you for watching. Thank you for commentating. And we'll catch you next time. So have a good night, everyone. And this is Kim saying good night.